Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a video on detailing my truck, which is this 2020 Ford F-150 Lariat. I'm going to do a detail for the winter time, as the winter time is pretty hard on these vehicles. What I'm going to do is a couple different steps of stuff I got here. I'm going to do the VLR for the interior, because it's got leather interior. I've got the Rain-X for the windshield. Got some glass cleaner and interior cleaner. I'm gonna do touch-ups because I spent a bit of time on dirt roads, so we'll use some touch-up paint after we clay bar it. And then the clay bar will get rid of all that, kind of rough texture on the paint. And then after that, I'm gonna put some new finish. This is what I did last year. It seemed to work pretty good, so I'll put some new finish on after I do the clay bar. And I'm just gonna use an orbital buffer to put this on with. And then after that, I'm going to ceramic spray over everything. And then hopefully, that should last 6 months or so. And for all the chrome, I got this peak polish. I find this stuff works the best. It's better than the liquid stuff, and this truck has the chrome package. So that's what we'll do with that. And yeah, we went to the car wash already. I just gave it a quick pressure wash, nothing too fancy. Got a lot of chrome. So we're going to get started on that and see how it goes. So for the clay bar, I'm just going to use this Mother's spray wax as like a lubricant, they tell you. And clay bar lasts a long time. It comes as a 2-pack, but you just keep folding it over, and that's what they say. So that's what we'll do. I'll just spray this on around the whole vehicle, get rid of all that road tar and all that crap. Just spray it on and rub the clay on the paint. It seems weird, but it works. I just wipe the rest off with a microfiber rag. Go all the way around the vehicle. After that, we'll do some touch-up paint because there's quite a few scratches. That's okay. We'll go from there. Normally, I usually just do kind of the belt line down. I usually don't do the whole vehicle. Depends on if it's like really crusty. So. Seems to work fine. Most of the road tar is down here anyway, because that's where it all flicks up. And of course, lots of construction this year. Chip seal, asphalt, tar, oil, so it's got its fair share on the paint. Definitely lots on this. Got my external microphone on. We'll see if that works any better, because apparently I don't talk loud enough. So definitely a fair bit of road tar on this door, especially down here. Ooh. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but doesn't sound great. You can kind of see it picks up all the crap into the clay. And then when it gets so dirty, you just kind of stretch it up and move it around. This. It's all clear again, ready to go. This door is quite bad as well. Sides are usually the worst anyway when you're driving through construction. Usually the doors always pick it up. That and the tailgate. Tailgate usually gets pretty bad too. Not a professional detail. This is just what I do most every year, just to help it from road tar and salt and all that crap they put on the roads. And it seems to work decent for me, so that's what I'm going to continue doing. And well, some people might have opinion on how to do it differently, but this is the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to switch over to the other side and then do the tailgate, and we'll come back for the next step. Tailgate usually has a lot of road tar on it, the way everything swirls around. You feel it with my hand. A little bit of dirt, dust on it, but whatever. Feel it hooking on the rag. Probably some people cringing out there watching me wipe dry dirt off dry tailgate, but oh well. Yeah, it's pretty sandy. You can actually hear the grit in the paint better without my external microphone on, but I'm wearing it now, so you have to take my word on it. It's like they'll do road construction all summer. It takes them forever to finish it. I don't know if anyone else has it anywhere. They do road construction, they put chip seal down. They don't like fix the road, they just spray this like chip seal shit on the road, and every time you drive by it goes everywhere, cracks your windshield, all that good stuff. Not really. They'll just do that for kilometers, and it's like driving on sandpaper. I don't know. I don't know why they don't just fix the road normally. This is really sandy. I'm just going right over the chrome too. This is stainless, it's not plastic. I see all the crap in the clay bar. All the shit I'm using, you can buy it anywhere. I bought it all at Canadian Tire, so you know, it's easily accessible stuff. And usually this clay bar, I've only ever bought one box and it's still lasting. I never even opened the other one yet. I just keep spreading this one apart and folding it over and keep using it. So you buy it once, like 30 bucks for the box. You probably wear out the spray quicker and it just lasts forever. I'll do the tailgate second. I'll do the driver's side here. Then we'll move on to the polish. Okay, so this is what it looks like after the clay bar. Super smooth, no road tar. This is just, see, it's pretty good shape for 2020. I did buy it in 2021, it was a leftover. But no dents, nice and shiny. Just got these new tires put on. Got some Falcon Wild Peak ATs, AT3. AT3W. Look pretty good. It'll be nice for the winter. Again, nice and smooth. Did the whole hood. It was a bit... When I bought this truck, I feel like something was done with the hood. It was a leftover, but it had this really weird, like, I don't know how you can describe it. It was like the hood was repaired. The hood was definitely like scratchy and rough, like overspray. So I'm assuming maybe something happened to it and they fixed it up and put it on the lot, but whatever. The sides, nice and shiny. I did have, at the time, I had this truck, I had that Mustang, both 5-liter V8s, both the same color. Pretty cool setup. But I did sell that a couple of years ago, but I still got this one, obviously, because we're working on it. And I just walked through a giant cobweb because now it's all over the camera. Great. Smooth. Tailgate by far was the worst, but this is looking good now too. So that's all clay barred. I'm gonna go around, touch up any chips, and then we're gonna buff it. And if you like my videos so far, you can subscribe. I got more to come. And for the buffer here, I just got this SIMONIZ 8-inch polisher unit. Had it for years. It's not a high-speed buffer, it's just a slow orbital speed buffer. Just gonna use one of these pads I got here that I keep reusing. And we got some other wax applicators and all that good stuff. But I'm just gonna put the wax right on this pad, put this on the buffer. I'm just gonna buff it right in, and then I'm gonna use a clean microfiber. A pack of these, I'm gonna wipe it off with that. Just gonna wait for the touch-up paint to dry, because I did have quite a few up on the roof line there. I did go back after and clay bar that, because I had some big chips. It's good to hit the roof, not the windshield, even though if you look at the windshield, there's probably more resin than there is glass, because it's rough. But yeah, I'll come back when we're dry and ready to buff. Also, this stuff, if you got Cerakote trim coat, if you got any like black plastic on your vehicle like you see here, this stuff works really good and it lasts a long time. Probably going to go around after and do all this trim here around the mirrors, the cowl, you know, around the steps there and the mud flaps and all that kind of shit. Make it kind of pop. And this stuff up here, put a coat of that on because this shit fades. Fades pretty good. But some lost causes I think are probably going to be this exhaust tip. This thing is just rough. And these wheels, they're like a fake chrome. They call it like VFD, I think it is. But I'll polish them up as best I can because I got these new tires on it. And then for the summer, I have a different set that I usually run. Set of Pirellis I got off a guy from work with the King Ranch wheels. So these would be just used for winter, so I guess it's not that big a loss. But the other ones look much nicer. They're also a little taller. Makes the trucks look good. Okay guys, we're finally ready for the new finish once a year car polish. More like twice a year, but this is just shit we're going to use. Just going to apply it right on the old buffer pad here that I got on. Just going to go to town. I'm going to do the whole vehicle. And then I'm going to wipe it off after. I'll just do that. I'll just keep putting it on and work my way around. Try to stay off the rubber. Shit's terrible to get that white stuff out of. I had this stuff for quite a long time, so I don't think it goes bad. pad gets too dirty. It's not too bad yet. You just turn it inside out and use the other side. That's what it looks like after doing the whole vehicle. Pretty dirty. Just grab my microfiber and wipe it off. So one good thing I like about that new finish, it seems to wipe off pretty easy. I did this once when I was younger to a Mazda truck that my dad had. And I did the whole vehicle in the middle of the day with turtle wax, you know, the classic turtle wax. Yeah, it took me like 4 hours to buff that off. Big mistake. Learn my lesson. See my reflection. Looks pretty good. Finish wiping this off. Then I'm gonna do the ceramic wax over the top of that. That'll give us a nice strong coat for the winter time for all the snow and ice and road debris and all that other shit. That's really shiny. Looks good. Probably see the glare off it already. Good. Pretty nice. And we'll ceramic coat this. I know they say, you know, new finish, it's good for 52 car washes, and that was the old advertisement they used, you know, 52 car washes. But we're gonna spray the ceramic over top of it, and I'm just gonna use this SIMONIZ ceramic spray wax detailer spray. Just gonna spray it on, wipe it off. Then we know we're sealed in. Okay, I got all the wax buffed off with the rag, and this is what we're left with. Pretty shiny. See my reflection. Hood's done. That's that overspray stuff I was hear it. Clay barred it and everything, but I don't know. Maybe someone knows more about that than I do. But overall, it's pretty shiny. Got the roof done too. Of course, giant sunroof in it, so it's just the paint. Still got to do the glass and all the interior and the chrome. Same on this side. Peace. So now that I got all that buffed off and it looks super shiny, I'm gonna go put this ceramic on it now. Do the whole vehicle in this. Usually use like a wet one and a dry one. Different colors so I don't mix them up. I'm gonna buff it off, make sure it looks good. And I'll just continue doing this until I do the whole vehicle again. I'll save you all that, and I'll show you when I'm done. And here it is after the ceramic's on. Pretty good. On to the interior clean. I'll just show you a little before picture. It's not too dirty. So I'm going to do the VLR on the seats. You know, I'm going to clean the dash up, the screen, center console, all that crap. So you know what I'm working with here. A bit dark in here. Can't see anything. It's not too bad, but I'm going to clean it up anyway. I like to put a nice coating on it, keep them all clean. Just got to watch the perforated seats here. You don't want to get that crap in them. Just a little bit of mud, not too bad. Clean the window. As you can see, I don't know if you could see all the cracks. Windshield it's rough. Yeah. I'm gonna go and clean this and I'll show you when I'm done. It'll be pretty boring for you to just watch me rub surfaces down. It sounds weird. I'll show you when I'm done. The interior sprayed down with the old turtle wax, dash and glass. Now we're going to do the VLR on the seats. Of course it's raining, we're almost done cleaning. Didn't show rain, but big surprise. Here's the interior all cleaned up. Looks good. I got a light mod for this thing. I'm gonna give it a try. There, I got the light mod thing on. It's a lot better actually. See how clean it is. Yes, I do have 4/8 under the back seat. I could do another video on that, which I think I will. Sounds really good, just a little more oomph. Versus the factory B&O, which was okay, but if you like music, you know, it's not going to compare to this. I installed it myself, of course. You know, like most of my videos on my equipment, I did it before I started recording. I got it shut off there. So like I was saying, I installed this setup here before I started doing YouTube. I installed all 0 gauge wiring, as you can see right here from the battery up to this distribution block, and then I went down to 4 gauge into the amp. It's a 1200.1 Scar Audio, and the subs are 4 Scar Audio 8s. Excuse me. They sound pretty good. Got them in this ported box I got off Amazon. They are dual 4 ohm woofers, and I have them wired down to 2 ohms, so they're all linked together. And I got the wires going out from here back into the amplifier. And then this kicker unit just ties in downstream of my factory sub into here, which allows me to just run everything like factory. And when you put the seat down, you can't even tell it's there. It's perfect. Fits in like completely perfect. It's really nice. I like it. Here's a video of what it's like here in the winter time, and why I do what I do, when I detailed it. It gets pretty nasty, like where I live. Mud usually gets up to here down. You could just like rub it on, it won't even come off. Like it gets really bad. So I'll insert a picture here at this timestamp, wherever that is, and I'll show you. And this is why I detailed my vehicle the way I did, because this is what the winters here do, and it's not even really that cold yet. See, it's just really bakes in there. Same with anywhere. You just get this coating, usually from the belt line down. That's what it looks like. All the wheels go brown. So that's why I did my detail, to help protect it from stuff like this. Yeah, bass knob right here, right next to the steering wheel. So I just reach down, and it's really loud where it is, and it's only like a quarter of the way. I don't really pound it all that much. So it really gets the mirrors bounced and stuff, and I mounted that there. And then everything else is just through the factory controls of the radio. Try those out this winter. I'll let you know in a year. Got to use them first. I only put them on not long ago. Got a couple thousand kilometers on them already. See how that goes. Front looks all cleaned up. It's kind of tight here in the garage, but it's looking decent. Still gotta polish the chrome out. Got the windows all clean. All the glass is all clean. Looks pretty good. Do some finishing touches, and I'll show you when it's done. Here's the stuff I use to clean this truck. I use SIMONIZ microfiber towels, SIMONIZ 8-inch orbital buffer. Comes with pads when you buy it and a case. SIMONIZ platinum ceramic wax detailer. That's after I put on the new finish, which I buffed onto the paint, and then I did that afterwards. The clay bar, which I started with, get all the debris off the paint. Glass cleaner. I used Peak polish for the chrome. If you don't have a chrome vehicle, you don't have to use that. Rain-X for the windshield and whatever other glass surface you want to put it on. I like this stuff for the interior, but you can use it for glass too, so you wouldn't have to buy this. But I like this for the interior. For my leather seats, I use the VLR. And then for the trim, which I put on after, that ceramic coat, Cerakote, I put it on all the black trim here. Kind of gives it that sheen, and it lasts quite a long time. Get down on the bumper. Down on the lower trim, the mud flaps. On the ends of the running boards. I didn't do it on the center because, you know, you gotta stand there. I don't really want to have any incidents. The trim around the mirrors, the cowl. Put on these little bumper cover things on the front bumper. And the little headlight sockets. Kind of just makes it pop. And super shiny. It's just a quick way you could detail your vehicle for a low amount of money. I'll include I'll add the prices up of what I paid for all this stuff, of course, and then once you own it, you can do it as many times as you want because you already own it. So it's cheaper than paying someone to clean your vehicle. I'll include a total and then I'll put the list of each item separately so you can see how much it costs. Of course, you know, certain people don't have chrome, so you can get rid of this. You know, if you want to use your glass cleaner, you can get rid of that and save yourself a lot of money. But this is the finished product. It's nice and shiny. See from the reflection. This will keep it looking good over the winter time. I did the chrome polish on the bumpers, the whole front end here, all those little bits and pieces, the hooks, wheels. Here's the inside all cleaned up. Did the door jambs, running boards. Like I said, all I used was these items. And the microfibers. Yeah, it's all clean for the winter.